CBS News correspondent Walter Cronkite was present at the creation of the American space age, covering this nation's space program through the sunshine and the showers, from its faltering beginnings through tragedy to the triumph of man on the moon and beyond. He filed this reflection on today's catastrophe from Santiago, Chile.
Even in our moment of such deep grief, we must look ahead to the future, for such is the nature of life. There will be, of course, long investigations and examinations of what happened today at Cape Canaveral. The argument will be buttressed for those who have been opposed to manned spaceflight all along. They'll now add the question of safety to their arguments. And NASA, of course, their engineers will have to look very carefully at what happened today to make sure that it doesn't happen again. Those of us who have watched the development of our space program from the very beginning, long before man first essayed a trip into space, we saw a lot of rockets blow up on the pad, soar into space, and then be destroyed. And I think in the backs of our minds always was locked the fear that someday all that volatile fuel would get loose when man was aboard, as indeed happened today. But America's pride in what it has accomplished in space in more than a quarter of a century of safe manned flight should not be diminished by today's terrible tragedy. We have come a long way in space, and there's still so much to be done out there. There are scientific, industrial, medical bounties to be reaped in space. To diminish what we have done in the past would be to dishonor those who lost their lives in that program on Challenger today. This is Walter Cronkite, CBS News, Santiago, Chile.